Welcome to day 7. My intentions were to come down here today and go hard on the upper. I was going to start at the top and work my way down in terms of preparation for paint. I really don't have a lot to do. There's some putty on the other side that I need to sand down. I need to sand down what I fared in on day 5. I got up this morning, it was a little bit cloudy, and I arrived here and it's peeing down rain. So the best laid plans of mice and men need to be changed. So to start with, I'll give you an update on what's going on with Dave's boat. It's kind of interesting. Come and have a look. So the hole in the bottom of the boat has been plugged, and the way it was plugged was not me. The guy repairing this took the 2 pieces that were cut out that were full of epoxy. I showed you that in the previous video, and he used Bondo, stuff you use on cars. Don't use it on boats unless you're doing something like this. He took the 2 pieces, used Bondo to fair them back together, glue them back together, and then he used a grinding tool to make it smooth like it was, and then he made a mold. This is actually the mold that he made from the part that we cut out. So gel coat, a little bit of fiberglass, and some releasing wax on it, and he created a piece that would fit right back into the hole from whence it came. Come and have a look. So there you can see what he did. The bottom piece has been manufactured and glassed back into place, and right now the piece is being faired in preparation for bottom paint. Very nice. This is Ron. He's the shipwright and architect of all things very interesting. Getting things ready. Say hello, Ron.
Hello.
So there you have it. It's about a 3 or 4 day repair. Fix a foot-long hole in the bottom of the boat. That's kind of cool, if you ask me. But now what am I going to... It's raining outside, so I had planned to do sanding. That's pretty much a wash, pardon the pun. So until it stops raining, I'm pretty much confined to the inside, so it's back to woodwork. Unfortunately, there's lots of woodwork to do. I can prep the bottom of the bowsprit platform ready for paint. I can sand and prep the other pieces that I've got there for paint. Fortunately, I have got my fine tool and some sandpaper. So, got coffee. We're ready to go. This will be a thrilling video, I'm totally sure. Completely entertaining. And probably a little short. Well, it's a gross rainy day outside, so it's a good day to do some painting. This is the underside of my bowsprit platforms, and you may recall I put some glass on here, but you can't leave glass raw, so I decided to cover it. I'm using the epoxy prime coat. This stuff is like mud, but you mix it with the hardener, which is not quite so mud-like, and then you thin it down a bit with the stuff. 2316, not to be confused with 216, like I did. Once you've got it mixed up, it turns into a fairly viscous material, fairly thin, and you can spread it quite easily, which I have done. So now the fiberglass is ready to be painted. Sanded down the bulwarks. You can see a little bit of pink up there where the fairing putty was that I sanded down. Oh, I missed a spot. And all of my through hulls are nicely faired in. And I put a little bit of epoxy prime coat on the raw fiberglass where I had done some grinding and exposed the glass naked. Technically, I could put Interlux Interprotect directly over the glass and it would work just fine. But I had a little bit of extra, so I thought I would put it on the raw glass just because there's a spot that needs some cover. I might just leave that for the interprotect. And I did some more fairing here. This is just to cover up the grinding marks. It's not hugely important. The interprotect is fairly thick stuff, and we'll fill a lot of that. So I'm not too worried about it. But that's a job for another day. So in the meantime, it's time to go home, get rested, get refreshed, come back for another day. Fair winds, following seas, and God bless.